Guys, the controversy surrounding Untouchable and Precious proposal and marriage saga is really getting out of hand, simply because ever since Untouchable proposed to Precious, a lot of people has come out on social media to criticize the fact that Untouchable is not supposed to get married to Precious. Precious has said it time without number that she sees Untouchable as a father and as a brother, and Untouchable also said that she sees Precious as a daughter. And since they made those particular statements way back, a lot of people, especially MC Mbakara, has stood on his ground to say that he will never allow the two of them to get married, and have been fighting Untouchable for a very long time because of this particular marriage proposal. And guys, the day Untouchable and Precious decided to go and check their genotype, that is when they realized that their genotype is a no-no for them, and they being AS, they can never marry themselves, and if they try to marry themselves, they are going to get a baby who is 100% going to come out as SS, which is a sickle cell. So guys, let's watch and hear the advice that Lolo and Mbakara has to give to Untouchable. And we guys also remember that MC have said the time with a number that he is never going to support the two of them getting married, simply because Untouchable dated one of her sisters, and the sister is AA, and unknowingly to Untouchable, he abandoned her after 6 good years. And because of that, MC Mbakara is really fighting hard in order for Untouchable to leave Precious and then go and marry her, since she has been with her for a good 6 years. But guys, there is this thing I want to tell you people. You know, Untouchable is a content creator, and once he's a content creator, he sees Precious to be somebody who have in-depth knowledge about content creating, and is very intelligent about planning pranks and then content. So I see it that apart from the love he has for Precious, she sees the business side of Precious also. He sees Precious to be somebody who is very deep in content creating, and he being a prankster, and then Precious also understanding the business of content creating. They are going to be a very good match. And that is the reason why I feel Untouchable find it very difficult to leave Precious. When you take the other side, where Untouchable dated this particular lady for 6 years, who happened to be MC Mbakara's sister, you realize that this particular lady has vowed never to let her face appear on social media. She does not want anybody to video her, or she doesn't want to come out on social media in order for people to see her face, simply because she's arguing that she feels shy to come on social media, and she's not good with camera. So I believe that some of these things serve as a very big turn off for Untouchable, and Untouchable will not see, despite the fact that even if Untouchable love her, but Untouchable does not see the business side of her wife. And if you watch, almost 90% of content creators want to marry a woman who is good in content creating as well, so that at the end of the day, even if the man ran out of ideas, but the woman can also come out with ideas in order for them to shoot a video, and at the end of the day, they earn big revenue for it. And we all know Untouchable love creative content. He is very deep in content creating, and once he has found Precious to be a very perfect match for him in terms of content creating. So guys, he's definitely not leaving Precious, even no matter what Precious does. And that is a real example of MC Mbakara and then the wife. You know, MC Mbakara and then the wife are very good in content creating, and the two of them are a very good match in terms of everything. So even if MC Mbakara is down with ideas, but the wife can complement him, and at the end of the day, they will end up shooting content forever and ever. So I believe this is some of the reason why Untouchable find it very difficult to leave Precious. And guys, what do you think? Do you think what I'm saying is making sense or not? Anyway guys, let's hear what MC Mbakara's wife have to say, and the advice she gave Untouchable, that if Untouchable really want to get married to Precious, he has some simple things to tell him, and she has done a lot of research about this. And if Untouchable really picks it, it's going to help him in a very big way. So guys, let's watch and hear what MC Mbakara's wife have to say, that is Lolo Mbakara. Let's hear what she has to say. Untouchable and Precious get married in a very scientific way. And guys, if you watch this video and you find it entertaining or educative, kindly hit the like button and then subscribe for more videos like this. Anyway guys, without wasting my time, let's go straight into the video.
Please, this is a message for Untouchable and Precious. So if you're seeing this, I'd like for you to tag them to also see it, because I don't know if in the whole of the noise and the thing that they're going through right now, they're able to notice and see. So if Untouchable and Precious, if you can see this, if you know that your love is really strong and that you cannot do without each other, you can still marry. Yes. Now, before you come at me and drag me and say, oh, Lolo, why will you advise them to marry, knowing that their genotype is a no-no and all that? Well, I have always known some things before now. But I also had to go do some research, to also get more information and also speak to a medical person before I came out to do this video. Now, if you feel like, our love too strong and we won't marry, yes, you can marry with these few points I'm about to submit to you. As long as you adhere strictly to these guidelines, you can have healthy children, even if the both of you have ASAS. Now, the number one advantage that you have, Untouchable, is that you have money. Yes. You know that the medical world has been advancing. They are always having new things going on. You understand? And there's always new upgrade and all that. So, it's unfortunate that the common man cannot afford to do this thing I'm telling you guys to do now. The common man cannot afford to do it. So, if you know that you do not have money, don't even bother watching this video and saying, oh, me and my girlfriend have ASAS, we have hope. You will enter trouble. But because I know that Untouchable has money, he will be able to handle this. So there are 3 ways you can have healthy children if both people that are getting married are ASAS. And it's a good thing that you know, so that you take precautions from the very beginning. Are you listening? Good. Like I said, in the midst of all the noise, I hope you will calm down to watch this. The number one thing is for you to prepare your mind to have a diagnostic test. Number one thing, you have a diagnostic test 11 weeks after pregnancy. So you have to make sure that you're checking when you notice you are pregnant. You start keeping records. Make sure that you calculate it very well. When you get to 11 weeks, there is a test that they can do to carry out to find out if the strain of the sickle cell can be found in the embryo. Yes, they do that. Yes. But it is money, of course, because it's a very invasive test. Yes. And then I don't know the stress to put on the woman's body, but it can be done. And they can see. And if that particular child has SS strain, you guys will know. Then you can decide to, clean out. Yes. Because me, I'm not in support of cleaning out. But in this case, if you bring the child will suffer. So you can afford to clean out. You may be very lucky that when they do the test strain, the baby is perfect. It's just the AS that's there, not the SS. Can decide to keep the baby. I don't know if you understand. So this number one is at 11 weeks, you can go for a test that will be able to check if that strain is in the embryo, that is in the little forming, stuff in the womb. Now me, I'm not in support of cleaning out, but I'm just giving you the options for you to decide the one that is very comfortable for you. That's one. Remember that if you don't have money, don't follow here. And of course, I don't know how the pain, I don't know what the woman will go through for this test. I don't know the process, but this is an option. Number 2, this one is the one I really like the most. This particular option is my best option. IVF with pre-implantation genetic screening. Yes, you can do IVF. And before the baby, you know how IVF goes now. They have to screen both samples from the parents. You bring your egg, you bring your, seed as a man, and then they screen both of them. Whatever they are doing, they will make sure that they match it that has the best quality before they embed it in your body. But of course, the stress that IVF comes with is not easy. And of course, it's millions and millions of naira. Millions and millions of naira. Thousands and thousands of dollars. So if you can afford it, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. So I like this particular option because this one does not involve buying the unborn. It does not involve buying any unborn. Do you get? This is why I like this one. That number one on. I just have to put it out there because when you're giving people option, you will not use your own. You will not say, hey, because I don't like this, I will not show you. I show you. Do you understand? So you can do this one. You make sure that they screen it. Everything is checked. Anyone that has a sickle cell in it, any of the embryos that are arranged that has a sickle cell in it, they remove it and keep one corner. They will not put that in your body. Yes, that is one. I really like this one so much. And then the third option is adoption. Yes, it is adoption. Yeah. Because look at it this way, you're giving someone that didn't have hope of a good life, a very good life. So you can have a few with your IVF. If you want to have 3 children, you can have 2 with IVF, and then you adopt 1. It's not a bad idea. You're still helping in life. You're still doing community service to mankind. So think about it. If people feel like, oh, really, we should be together. Me, I'm all up for you guys, and I don't like seeing, all this kind of heartbreaking stuff. I know it's really sad, So if you feel like you guys really love yourself and you don't want to go away, you have the financial capacity. You have a little advantage over those that do not have it. You can afford to look at these 3 methods I've brought your way. I don't really like number 1. It's my least favorite because you have to flush out at 11 months if there's the strain of sickle cell is found in the baby in the womb, the embryo in the womb. You have to flush out, So I'm not big on that. It's not really my thing. But you see that second one, they will search for it down on ground. They can let your husband collect your own precious, put them for ground, arrange and check, make sure say this one clean. If you know sharp, they don't put them for your body. And you can even decide that, oh, I don't want to spoil my shape and all that. They can put it in another person's body to carry for you. That one is called surrogacy. Another person, your husband and see your own egg, they put them together, put for another person then. Now waiting me at the plan do self. I can decide to do that. Yes, I can decide to do. And this one they fit arrange and make sure say, okay, now boy or now girl. If they do like that, they do like that for this one. Yes, it's called sex selection for IV. Say you can have this. Even me, I plan to do one because I'm not going to carry again for this my body. But in case I want another one down the line, 3 years later, I go on to one. Now surrogacy I will do. Do you understand? So you can have your child. Medicine has made it easy for people with money. So if you feel like you really love yourself, this AS I'm hearing should not be a problem for the both of you. It should not be a problem for the both of you. So if you're seeing this video, please share it. Make sure it gets to these people. Me, I like the both of them. I don't have any issue with their union. And if there is a way for me to salvage the situation, why? I be here. Do you understand? So, like I said, and then you too watching, if you feel like there are other medical options that I have not mentioned, please, medicals in the house, you can drop in the comment section. At the end of the day, this life now on. If you can afford to avoid the problem, to bypass the main issue here and have a solution where you have a child that will not be a carrier or suffer from this, excess thingy, please, by all means, carry the go. Let love win. This particular love, let's see where they're going. Right? Have an amazing day.